What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of MuvMint Monday, episode 204. I'm Crystal Clear, and let's go ahead and start off with a prayer. My dear Heavenly Father, I thank you for this day, Lord. Thank you for once again having everybody come and see another episode of MuvMint Monday. Lord, I ask that you would just bless everybody that's watching this episode and anybody that's going to be watching this episode throughout the course of the week. Lord, I ask that you would help me say anything that you need me to say. Help me say the right words to help everybody to get inspired throughout the course of their week. And Lord, we just help save souls everywhere. Thank you for all the things that you have done for us here at Salvation Records and for all the things that you've done for people in this world. And we ask that you would just help us to do due diligence to continue to spread your word of positiveness and faith throughout the people who needs to hear it. And we give you all the honor, glory, and praise. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. So what's up, MuvMinters? As you can see, my album, Basic Instructions Before Leaving Earth, is out now on all streaming platforms. So if you want to catch it on Soundcloud, you want to catch it on YouTube, you can go on YouTube and type in MuvMint TV. Also, I got two other places where you can specifically just find my music. The Crystal Clear MuvMint up on right now. You can type that in, or also you can type in Crystal Clear Topic. YouTube has made a topic page specifically for some of the music that just came out. Which pretty much, if you look on either or all of those platforms, you can find all the songs that I created this year off of Basic Instructions Before Leaving Earth. And I hope you guys enjoy it. I thank everybody for the effort and for the diligence of not only just dealing with the projects that I was going through, trying to get the good music out, and but not just that, but also a lot of stuff that was going on behind the scenes, like the pictures, the advertising, and all the little micromanagement assignments that we had to do to try to get this promotions and stuff out there for this album. I'd like to specifically thank my brother again for helping me to help me perfect the sound as much as we could so it could be pleasurable for your ears. Thank my wife, Jenny. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be able to do the music here at the Studio B. And also the newcomer, Teresa. Thank you for helping me with the graphic design artwork for all the album covers and stuff like that. So I just want to personally thank everybody. Big Stiggs, he helped me with a couple of songs, wrote on a couple of songs. My brother did as well. Sammy T, my son, he helped me when I needed to push a project out and it seemed like it was going to be dire. But because, he helped me out, I was able to put one of the songs out there. So blessings to you. And just like Jay Walks, like I say, everybody that helped me on all the projects, I appreciate everything that you've done for me, and it's been a blessing. So far, I believe almost a couple thousand people has already listened to the album. And I'd like to thank everybody that even gave me support on the album. Lady Miz, Ray the Silent Assassin, thank you for the interview that you gave me to help me promote Salvation Records' latest work. And just like blessings to everybody that supported me on this album. It was a rough go, especially this year. I had a lot of situations going on behind the scenes. Some of it you saw on episodes of Storytime when I discussed it, and some of the things that you didn't know that was going on that I kept it hidden from the public. And it was a very wonderful experience, but it also was a very trying experience because it was my first album, which is why I'm going to get to the topic of the week. So as you know, this year I've been through a lot of times and trials. If you didn't know me, if you're the first time watching this video, during the course of creating this album, I had issues with my health. The enemy tried to take my job from me to the point that I was out of work for almost a month. And, then like I said, health issues. I had had a real bad ear infection during the time I lost my job temporarily, to the point that I couldn't even hear from the left side of my ear for 3 straight months. So, and plus, I'm the engineer and, doing all the music to try to push my music out. It's kind of hard to do the music when you couldn't even hear anything. You know what I mean? So it left me with a lot of time, trials and frustrations and depression and and everything that the war that the enemy was trying to bestow on me to keep this music from coming out to help people with. I was under a lot of pressure, and it was very, very, very hard, this year. And not only to mention that, all the stuff that was going on with the computers, with we had issues with one of the programs that I used. It was working fine until the week of, and then it all of a sudden crashed on me to the point that I had to go on all 18 songs and restructure the plugin just to get that fixed and ready to have a good sound and ready for people to hear it. So it's like a lot of stuff that was going on, behind the scenes. So the topic of my discussion this week is, man, it was a hard process of getting 18 songs out. People enjoy an album for like an hour, but the timing, like I was telling Lady Miz, and she could relate because she's also an artist too. The time that you put in through the music and the stuff behind the scenes, just for somebody to hear a song for 5 minutes is very, very painstaking, you know what I mean? And, I accomplished it, and I'm proud of everything that came out. So then now after everything gets out, it's like, now it's the aftermath of everything, you know what I mean? People are listening to the songs and stuff, and people are enjoying it, and, it's like, now it's like, what now, you know what I mean? And you might be going through the same thing in your process of work. You might be working in the office. You might be working on this project that's probably going to take you a whole year, just like it took me over a year to create this artwork and music and stuff. And you've been constantly, not sleeping well because you got a deadline to meet, and you just pushing all these projects out. Everything you need to get out, you using your time, your money, your energy, and I love the results that I had so far, you know what I mean? And now it's just like, it's the time to relax and to rest. I've been watching football again. Like I said, I haven't had time to do that. And I'm just getting back to the things that I love, like going back to my son's sports games, I've been dying to go back to that. So it's like you have to now release that pressure of the work that you just had to dedicate yourself to and put in the fun times in your life that you can appreciate life as it is, so you have the energy to get going on your next project. And that's very important. We are not robots. As much as I joke about to my wife, like, I'm a robot, I can do this. In reality, you can't. Because after a while, if you keep pushing yourselves to the brink of your limits, not only is going to affect your health, it's going to affect everybody around you, because they're worried about you falling out or having a heart attack or a stroke, because you spent so much dedication and can't get the rest that you needed. There were a couple of times where, even though doing this project, it got to the point that it felt like my body was on stroke level. But I wasn't ready to let it go because I was trying to make that deadline, And things happen that way. You have the specific time that you wanted to balance the work and your rest at the same time, but then something maybe go awry, like me with my ear problems, and I had other problems besides my ear that I'm not even discussing. So at the time that you're going through it, now that time of rest is going to be even less, because now you got to catch up and try to complete your assignment. My advice to you is this. I know sometimes that your plans will blow up in smoke, and the transaction of you getting your assignment done on time and in good matter, sometimes that does blow up in your face. But when it does, regardless if you if that happens to you, or if you did just do the assignment and it worked completely fine on the way up to the level, like my wife has always said, you got to take that break in between. You got to take that break. Like the picture that I have on this topic is a flower after it looked like it went through a hellish situation. We all got situations that we're going through, but at the same time, when that flower blooms, it's like the aftermath. Life still goes on, regardless of what trial that you get involved in, regardless of what frustrations you get involved in, life can still go on. So just understand that you need to take that break. You need to take that break. After I heard my album for like the 10,000th time, when it came out, I actually didn't listen to it for at least about a week, because if I did, I would not appreciate what the music was saying. I would not appreciate the work that I put out there, but I would be more critiquing about what I need to fix more than appreciate the year and a half of work that I dedicated myself into that. So I even had to push the music out of my mind. Better yet, there were some days I didn't even listen to music at all. I drove in my car just to separate myself from anything that had to be involved with music, because I knew that in my mind I would not be listening to the music and appreciate it. I would just be critiquing to see how I could do it better. So separate yourself from that. Believe me, it'll come back. Your drive will come back. Your energy will come back for the next assignment. But it would be better for you health-wise if you just take that break in between jobs. Okay? So that's my topic for this week. Alright, so updates. As you can see, Bible, Basic Instructions, I said it before. Basic Instructions Before Leaving Earth is out now. Watch it on all streaming platforms, Bandcamp, Spotify, I believe it's MuvMint TV, the Crystal Clear Movement. I spelled it with my name, with MUVMINT. You can catch that there. And also, if you like just to specifically music, YouTube has a channel where it says Crystal Clear Topic. You can type in my name, Crystal Clear, and then topic, and then my latest work will come out. All 18 songs is out there because I wanted the people to be healed of whatever situations that's going through. I value obedience more than money, so my sacrifice is money as per se to help people out there. So go check that out. Got a lot of nice music for you. I talked about a lot of stuff. I talked about the good times. I talked about the bad times. I talked about the times where it was really dire for me, that I really need to seek God more before something very bad was going to happen. So like any situations that you could think of, I pretty much tried my best to put it in the album. Believe me, it's going to help you out. I heard great things about it. Shout out to Teresa. She told me a couple of stories about what happened after some people heard my music, and you know what, it brings a good joy to my heart that I was able to allow God to allow me to use the talent that He gave me to help people out there in the world. I always wanted to help people. So just check the album out. Also, the stuff that's already out, Fade to Black, Face in Life, is out there as well. You can check some of that on MuvMint TV. But also, you can go on the website at salvrec.com, SALVWRECK.com, and you can listen to the songs of the Fade to Black, Face in Life, Bible, and other older works that we did throughout the course of 5-6 years now. So check that out. Also, you can check out the new merchandise that's going on by Passion over at salvrec.com. You can check that out as well. I believe she was still trying to do breast cancer shirts as I saw it on the last episode. But she's also doing a lot more, trying to be more innovative. And just check out all the shirts. They're cool, man. Like I said before, I think my new favorite color is purple, which is my brother's color as well. He loves purple, so... But you can check out those musics out there as well. Also, on December 18th, the Christmas album, Volume 7, that it will be coming out on December 18th. As I promised you before, we had about at least 30-some songs coming out this year. It was originally 17 for my album, but I made it 18 because God instilled me to add another track on there. And then my brother, I believe he has maybe like 16 to 19 songs added on that album. So it's a lot of good work going out there on that album for this year. A lot of music. I like to thank all the people that have been listening to it. I believe it was in the 31,000, 32,000 people that listened to our songs and all our works. Thank you all for that. And like I said, you can catch more of that on salvrec.com. That's our very parent company website. You can check all that. You got all the stuff down there. You can get you can buy the album Basic Instructions Before Leaving Earth there as well. and you could just, just have fun with it. I know that we also do like studio time and edits, but that's closed unfortunately till the rest of the year. But we'll give you more updates on that in the near future, where everything for the new year will be opening back up. Also, with that Christmas album, we're doing an interview with Lady Biz and Ray, the Silent Assassin, on December 18th, I believe, as well, at 7 o'clock p.m. Lady Biz and Ray, I enjoyed the interview that me and y'all had. It was my first interview, and y'all are really good at helping me break out of my shell so I could be more comfortable with talking live on, TV. Or whatever they call these days, live on mainstream and stuff. So I thank y'all for that. So I'm looking forward to the second interview with y'all. I will be there. We'll kick it up. It's going to be a lovely interview. I know it, because every time South Rack and Lady Miz and Ray from the Ground Up Productions team up, is always a blessing. I always leave out of those interviews feeling like really fulfilled and proud of how we progressed as a label and as a company too. So you can check that out as well. The lineup there for this week is going to be Story Time with South Rack. I'm going to be discussing some of the things behind the scenes about my album that just came out. My brother suggested that, so I think it's a good go of where we should be lead to that episode. So just check that out later on this week. I'll probably release 1 or 2 songs lyrically, just so you can, hear some of the music that came out on the episode as well. So just be on the lookout for that. So I believe that's it for this week. I'm going to lay back down because I haven't been feeling well since the album came out. I've been going through a lot of, like I said, after going through a war that the enemy threw on me for the whole entire year, you knew there's going to be some repercussions of us trying to put out positive music and work against the forces of evil. So I'm going to just take my time and relax and chill, and then eventually when the Lord leads me to go out there and do some more work, so I will be ready and fully charged and get to it. So thank you guys for watching this episode and let me rant for a little bit. I hope you guys have a great week, and remember, stay tuned, stay alert, and always remember you are the movement, and take that time between jobs because you burn yourself out. I have suffered immensely as far as health, and I'm trying to recuperate and get myself back into the swing of things. So I don't want that stuff to happen to y'all too. So take the proper breaks in between shifts to get your jobs done, okay? Be blessed, be well, and I'll see y'all in a couple of weeks, and I'll see you Wednesday for Story Time with South Rack, okay? Peace.